was on the I split the like circumference. Then up, it's a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even here, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with it, no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100. I'm down. I keep high up. Yeah, it's my decorator. What damn? Joysticks like PlayStation. PlayStation. Can't keep my waiting. My impatient. Whoa. We mix in the base, in the den, in the kitchen. Post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. No, throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. Excuse me. My feet down here. Cold with it like Martin. Break it down. Pick it up. Put it up. Bring it back. Then up. It's a buzz down. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even here. We just buzz down. Got my on the roof. Don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with it, no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, down.
So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no neck. No, straight like that, though.
Mike Wilmer.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. In my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. My guy design your post, look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Come through. What time you wanna come through. Down and big by dumb as a box of rock, dog. I just get them socks, find out of them. Be the ops, you can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would down bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close phones, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up fight that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal Jada kiss. Tell you wanna in my thought. Do I need go? Ain't got no time to get. I can't leave my foot down bad like that, guess I'm just gon' slow. Partner say he got this where I'm focus. Need to focus more, that's ain't no. He ain't gon' like that, step on my free world out there in the bluffy side, just might see me and can't turn me down, this ain't that vert. Got all was on we cook, got off them. Got up every time I feel the dip, got up every time I feel the dip. You look fair to mention when you gossip in your kitchen, high up. Down in prison, high up. Down in trenches, huh? Come through. What time you wanna,
What time you shooting on the track.
Hey. I need 2 bucks. What's the 2 bucks? With that cook up, with that 2 bucks. What's your 2 bucks? With that cook bucks. I need 2 bucks. I'm in New York.
I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. Then give back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on the center, gon' heck. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I'm married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stew, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got hundreds. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it.
Good evening from Northern California and Oakland. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, Oracle Arena, oldest building in the league. Crazy to think this is its final season.
And Ed, if I know these fans and I know this team, they're going out with a bang. Good luck walking out of Oracle with a dub in Dub Nation.
They've had a lot to cheer about in recent years. Let's get ready for this one. The opening tip controlled by the Warriors, and we're underway in the...
Go time is go time.
Substitution.
Golden State.
Russell to Alec Burks. Russell. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Here comes the screen. He wants it at the rim and scores.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Russell. Rejected.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play, and with that, they go up by 3. To Russell. Alec Burks. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Shot clock winding down. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
D'Angelo Russell at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Orlando has it. He throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Alec Burks. Oh, had him going there for a second. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
He missed the free throw. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Alec Burks. Here comes the screen. Alec Burks. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. 3 for 4. Good start.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Magic basketball. To Mo Bamba. 4-3. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
You can count that one a 4-point play. Russell into the front court. Down 8. To Alec Burks. Down low, Cauley Stein. Off the assist.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Knocked loose. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Alec Burks to Russell. Alec Burks. Warriors with 4 to shoot. That's a 24-second violation. Goes to the right side. They work it down to Aminu. It goes down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Russell. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
To Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the ring.
Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. They work it down to Aminu. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
I got ball.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
To Fournier. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Russell sizing up Aminu. Defense making the ball carrier work. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Mo Bamba. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Rebound taken by Jerebko. Golden State at the controls. Can't connect. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Team foul number 3. First foul in the last.
Willie Cauley Stein. He's got 2 shots coming. Career mark of 64%. Nope. First one does not go. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Stepping in for the Orlando Magic, number 1,
From the painted area, won't go down. Livingston to bring it up. Down 5. To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Coach is gonna shift gears and adjust his matchups. Livingston, defended by Al-Farouq Aminu. To Thompson. Down to Green. Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
The assist from number 11, Klay Thompson.
Knocked loose. Isaac. To Fultz. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Markelle Fultz at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 47% free throw shooter. Livingston across the timeline. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And scores.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Now down 6. Here comes the screen. And count the basket inside.
The assist from number 23.
Nothing going here on that drive. He'll put it up at the buzzer. The first quarter's complete with the Magic in front. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down.
So we're starting. Let's do it. Entering the game for the Golden State Warriors, number 00.
Curry to Thompson. Curry to Thompson from long range. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Defense, let's go.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Here's Curry with it up top. Down just a couple. To Green. Shot from the lane won't go. To Vucevic. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
It's Steph at the controls. Takes stock of the floor. To Thompson. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. He's 2 for 2 now.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Curry into the front court. Down 6. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. To Aaron Gordon. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with their three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Curry to Thompson. Five to shoot for Golden State. Curry had to rush that one, and it's no good. The follow won't go either. Nikola Vucevic. Huge. He gets it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Isaac to Gordon. Works it up top. No good. Cauley Stein. Magic have it. Nikola Vucevic. 3 for 3 in this first half.
That transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Curry. Taken by Vucevic. To Aaron Gordon. That's going to be out of bounds. Curry goes to the left side to Curry. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. No good. That's great defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's Curry controlling the offense. To Thompson. Probing the defense. Thompson to Curry. Has a look. Curry's shot won't go. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. The defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Stephen Curry with a look. Fires the three. Tough shot. Well defended. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Curry and drains it. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
For three, that's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Thompson. To Curry. Steph Curry. Now 3 for 9.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Curry. Aaron Gordon sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Curry with the ball.
Oh, yeah, 3 and you, 3 and you.
To Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Nothing going here on that drive. Steph lets loose. It's Gordon with the rebound. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Thompson. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Nice finish at the rim.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
From the start, let's do it. Substitutions, Orlando. Entering the game for Golden State.
Livingston to Curry. Livingston to Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. The shot by Livingston, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And a backcourt violation. Gordon. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
And scores. Strong take.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the past. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curry into the front court. Lead is 2. To Shaun Livingston. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Curry. The 7-footer. Bamba with the board. Count it.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
It's Golden State basketball.
Here we go.
It's Steph for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range. His instincts are unnatural, But what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
3 quarters down, the Warriors with the lead. The Warriors have it to start the fourth quarter.
All right, let's bring the fire to him.
Substitutions. Orlando.
To Thompson. 4-3. Rebound comes to Vucevic. Fultz into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Thompson. Nikola Vucevic sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Count the bucket for 2.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Tough make through traffic.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curry. 5 to shoot for Golden State. 2-point shot for Curry. Gets a look. Can't hit. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Short jumper off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Curry with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
On a bad pass. going to be taken away by the Warriors.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Off the assist.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
From the outside, no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
I got ball. It's all me.
To Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Curry. From long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Markelle Fultz. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And he finishes at the rim. Wraps him up. That's intentional. And the ref calls it.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And now they'll get the intentional foul. Free throws coming up with 15 seconds to go.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down 3. And count the basket. Now they get the intentional foul. He's going to have to earn it at the line. 2 huge free throws in a 1-point game.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's good. It's good at the buzzer. He drained it from long distance to send this game to overtime. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. And the extra... period begins. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Curry to bring it up. Down by 1. Down to Cauley Stein. The shot, almost. Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Here's Curry with it up top. Down 3. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Just a little defensive breakdown right there, and an open Clay means 2 points every time.
Gets it in the right corner. Gordon. Not that time. He misses. To Curry. Fires the 3, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Green, down for Curry. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So it stays with the Magic. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He missed it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Count it. Old-fashioned three-point play. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They trail by 1. To Curry. Fires the 3. Smothering D. And counted at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Thompson. For 3. Taken by Vucevic. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Curry to Thompson. Now a steal as the Magic have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Curry to Thompson. Green to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Curry has it to Thompson. sizing up the defense. Passed it off. Cauley Stein powers it through.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Gordon. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Thompson. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Nikola Vucevic snatching it out of the air. Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A three at the buzzer, and it's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
The Magic edged out a close victory in today's game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group. And here we've got the upcoming games for the Golden State Warriors. The Magic emerged victorious after a tight finish. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic. The Magic finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Orlando Magic. The Warriors must be devastated after such a close loss. Sure, it's great they shot so well from three, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it. The Warriors got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sorta habitual. I'm the residual, and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me it's typical. I wanted it physical, $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable, don't wanna fall off so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical, I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I bought on the principle, remember the teachers was all on my. Now look all of them pitiful, and all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Oh no, don't stress. Big bills, big pills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give up if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give up if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Proceed with caution. I heard if you taste it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. They hated it slowly endorsing. Not coldly important. My beside me like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your courtin'. The with your like we Tony your heart in. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die.
Hey, I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, might run a compartmentalizer. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, well, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. Finna start like this, finna heart like this, finna rip a million miles a minute, no nitrous, do it right. Just I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling the vibe like yeah, finna get it like yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say, Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no I can up with that. Ay, no I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back to back to back to back to back again. I'm back again to snap again. That ain't no other way to write it, yeah, it's happening cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this, whack, have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this, preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beats.
Your boy QJB back with some more highlights of the one crazy athletic play today. Let's get right into it. Oh my. One crazy athletic play today. Let's get right into it. Oh my, did you see that? Going up with that easy layup. They made that look simple. Maybe we'll see another crazy layup. Who knows when we're talking about the one. Your boy QJB signing out. Peace.
Young Metro don't trust you, hunger.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to?
Straight.
best friend. 7-Eleven. We can go legend. 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 Yeah, with my best friend. 7-Eleven. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, with my best friend. 7-Eleven. We can go legend. We can go legend. Legend. Microphone legend. We can go legend. Yeah. In my house, yeah. Hear alarms ringing through my house. Got them going, coming in and out. What you knowin'? Never run your mouth. Look, this not a drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings. Yeah. Made my blueprint, so my life got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing. Yeah, Detroit legend, microphone legend. Yeah, shine a legend. My bro is John Legend. Yeah, all this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Straight out the Maybach, I'm dressed fresher than my reverend. Yeah. Oh my God, you out your socks, me and all my inner circle, we keep thinking out the box, dog. When life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other eye. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzling. I do this for the dogs, and nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, can't judge me. Oh, God. 7-Eleven. No. We can go legend. 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 Yeah, with my best friend. 7-Eleven. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, with my best friend. 7-Eleven.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. '76ers control the tap.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. Don't know.
Substitutions. Philadelphia.
Brunson to Richardson.
Screen.
Nice pass to set things up.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Right down. On Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Allen. To the rim. And the two for Al Horford getting to the rim.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Sixers have the basketball. Brunson. To Allen. Probing the defense. Goes to the left side. To Richardson. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And he connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Fournier. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
Great contest. By the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
There it is. Al Horford. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Shot from the lane won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Fournier. Shot from in close, no good. On the follow, way to stay with it.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Here comes the screen. Grayson Allen. There it is, Al Horford. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Richardson to Brunson. Al-Farouq Aminu. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And the finish at the rim.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Here comes the screen. Richardson sizing up Aminu.
Gotta shoot that. Gotta shoot that. Hey, okay.
Driving right to the basket. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. That pass stolen by Orlando. Evan Fournier. 3 for 4. Good start.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Richardson to Brunson. Curling inside. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Orlando has it. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Richardson. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Mike Scott at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Can't convert the free throw.